A bizarre and surprising mystery. Now at 6 o'clock, how did a snake not native to Oregon find its way to a Hermiston Goodwill?
Plus, a spring pastime about to hit the field in Tri-Cities. Fans head to Giesa Stadium this evening for the first ever Tri-City Dust Devils Fan Fest.
And a very nice Tuesday today with warmer temperatures and showers looming later on this week. Jason Valentine has what's to come in the weather. That's still to come on KAPP KVEW.
Now, KAPP KVEW local news at 6.
Good evening, I'm Alyssa Warner.
And I'm Madeline Hagan. Well, the Franklin County Sheriff's Office is stamping out mail theft. The Sheriff's Office says deputies recovered a lot of West Pasco residents' mail from a car following the driver's arrest for attempted mail theft and search warrant of the vehicle. They say, quote, it was like a mail tornado in the car. Now, fortunately, the nice thing about mail is that most of it has addresses saying where it is supposed to go. Detective Ramona Bolanos with the Franklin County Sheriff's Office says they're still at work trying to return some of the mail to its proper recipients.
So there was a lot of mail to sort through, open and unopened mail. So just sorting it out and trying to get a hold of the individuals that the mail belongs to.
One deputy sorted through the recovered mail. Detective Bolanos says there were more than 100 pieces of mail and one package from more than 24 locations. The arrested individual, the Sheriff's Office says, will face several felony counts of possession of stolen mail. The Postal Inspection Service is in charge of investigating mail theft and related crimes. They recommend always picking up your mail right away. And if you're expecting something important like a check or credit card that does not show up, start asking questions. If you think somebody stole your mail, you should file a report on the website uspis.gov.
All right, let's talk about the weather. Mother Nature's trying, really trying. We saw plenty of spring sunshine today, but did see a couple of showers move through in the 5 o'clock hour.
And it was beautiful to see that, especially after yesterday's, but it's just not quite warm yet, Alyssa.
That's true.
Jason Valentine is tracking your first alert forecast.
Good Tuesday evening, everyone, and what a difference a day makes. Yesterday in the morning, we had snow through the Mid-Columbia and the Blue Mountain region, but today, plenty of sunshine. Still not really warm temperatures. We're still 5 to 10 degrees off our average. But as we head into tomorrow, we're going to be seeing clear skies overnight. That means a chilly overnight period. But as we get to tomorrow, we're going to slightly warm up and see plenty of sunshine. But we do have shower activity on the way late tomorrow night into Thursday. So it looks like Thursday is going to be a bit wet. And we do have warmer temperatures on the way. It just depends on where you live. Either Thursday or Friday, we're going to be seeing those warmer temperatures come on in. And folks, it's going to be nice, but then a cool down is going to come right after that. So do get ready for a nice Wednesday ahead, just like we saw today, and maybe even a little bit warmer. But shower activity is on the way this week. Warmer temperatures are on the way, but then those cooler temperatures are looming next week. I'll have much more in my full forecast, but for right now, let's send it back to you.
Thanks, Jason. April marks Work Zone Awareness Month. A spotlight on the issue today at an event at WSDOT headquarters in Olympia. During the Worker Memorial event, the community honored the memory of 60 people killed in road work zones since 1950. Governor Jay Inslee signed Senate Bill 5272, which authorizes the use of speed safety cameras in roadway work zones. The aim is to better protect WSDOT and other roadway workers while on the job. The governor also named Adam Gonzalez as Washingtonian of the day. Gonzalez works as a maintenance worker in the Lacey area and says he's been struck 3 times in work zones since he joined WSDOT in 2016.
Governor Inslee also announced today that the state is stockpiling medication that's used to end pregnancies. Governor Inslee says a federal court in Texas is considering a case that could limit access to the abortion pill. The FDA approved that pill more than 20 years ago. It doesn't require a medical procedure, and it can even be sent through the mail. Today, Governor Inslee said he wanted to make sure that Washingtonians have access regardless of what the federal court decides.
I have directed our State Department of Corrections to purchase a 3-year supply of mifepristone. It's about 30,000 doses. The department is able to make this purchase using existing statutory authority. The purchase has been made. The shipment has arrived. It is in our possession.
The state legislature has also been working on several proposals that would strengthen Washington's stance on a right to choose the health care option that is the best for you. So far, the governor has not signed those into law. The legislative session is set to wrap up later this month.
Congressmember Kathy McMorris-Rodgers participated in a town hall in Spokane Valley. She fielded questions on a host of issues. They include questions about banning assault rifles, the war in Ukraine, to oil costs. Representative Rodgers has been vocal about banning the app TikTok, citing national security concerns. She calls it an immediate threat. TikTok CEO was recently grilled in front of Congress. McMorris-Rodgers says she and supporters of the ban are working to put together a narrow-crafted bill that would only be used for TikTok. People from both sides were welcome to the town hall.
Did not have the impact as
That's not true.
well, and the way that assault weapon bans get defined, you take weapons away from law-abiding citizens.
No, you just don't let them buy them.
McMorris-Rodgers received praise for her work to protect the Lower Snake dams and hydropower. The Congresswoman, in her new role as chair of Energy and Commerce Committee, says she's focused on closing the digital divide, children's mental health, and wants to ensure reliable and affordable energy for Eastern Washington families.
Well, jury selection continued today in Boise, Idaho, in the trial of Lori Vallow Daybell. She's accused of murdering two of her own children, 7-year-old J.J. Vallow and 16-year-old Tylee Ryan. The remains of both turned up on Chad Daybell's property in 2020. That's Lori Vallow Daybell's latest husband. Vallow stands accused of conspiracy to kill Daybell's first wife. If convicted, she faces life in prison with possibility of parole. Her husband will face a separate trial in that case. We're learning more tonight about the effort to bring an orca back to her native Pacific Northwest waters.
Tokitae performed at the Miami Seaquarium for years under the stage name Lolita. Matthew Smith reports.
I think we're up to the task. I think we can do it. And intention is the beginning.
With that, the future of Tokitae seems bright. Much brighter than recent videos showing her in her tiny tank and without the crowd she spent decades performing for. Of course, the fun Seaquarium visitors saw was only skin deep. The reality is, Tokitae, known as Lolita while performing, was ripped from Puget Sound near Whidbey Island in the 70s.
I know Lolita wants to get to free waters. I don't care what anyone says. She's lived this long to have this opportunity.
During fiery comments, NFL owner Jim Irsay announced he's putting up the cash to move Tokitae. The goal? A large sanctuary sea pen in Puget Sound that would allow her space and contact with her relatives, the L-Pod, part of the endangered southern resident killer whales.
Lolita is sick with pneumonia!
From protests in Miami to here at home. The drumbeat was growing louder and louder, getting us to today. Yet there was always reason to doubt. Not only is Tokitae in her 50s, she was very sick last year. Not to mention, the Seaquarium had long said this would never happen.
You need to open your mind and look to what is probably not your plan.
But this man, with the Dolphin Company, bought the Seaquarium, and plans quickly changed. Those hoping to move Tokitae slowly gained his ear, and it seems he gained their passion.
She lived through her capture and the death of her family. She lived through her other family members dying. And she lived through being in this small tank for so many years. But when you see her, her life force is just, it just brings you to tears.
Plans have been called for the whale to be kept in a sanctuary. We will keep an eye on any new developments in Tokitae's situation, and we'll bring them to you on air and online at yaktraynews.com.
All right, it's a favorite pastime in parts of Washington state. We've learned that a regional outdoor shooting range will close for spring and summer. The reason why is coming up.
Then we'll take you out to the ballpark as the Tri-City Dust Devils welcome loyal fans for the team's very first Fan Fest. We're live there next.
And a strange visitor slithers into Oregon. Lots of questions after a snake that is not native to the Northwest showed up at a Hermiston Goodwill. That story, new at 6:30.
And get a bird's eye view of a mighty Northwest river when we fly the Northwest. You're watching KAPP Local News at 6. We'll be right back.
Breaking news, y'all. I'm here to present Educator of the Year.
The award goes to Gregory Eddy.
This is Gregory Eddy?
Yeah, you with your fine silly ass.
Yeah! Look at us, two young guns killing awards season.
Go ahead and clap for me. Clap.
With friends, there are no secrets.
I used to wet my bed.
Ross used to wear leg warmers.
Your middle name is Muriel.
Ross still sees his pediatrician.
Chandler entered a Vanilla Ice lookalike contest and won. Ross came in fourth and cried. Joey was in a porno movie.
Ross married Rachel in Vegas and got divorced. Again.
No one told you life was going.
The best way to end your day. Friends, tonight at 11:05 on KVEW.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Your hometown store has a wide selection of everything egg-related. Plus, we're the largest Purina dealer in Hermiston. Products you trust from people who care. Northwest Farm Supply in Prosser, Hermiston, and Othello.
At the Blue Mountain Station Cooperative in Dayton, Washington, we offer you the Pacific Northwest's finest local products. Fresh baked goods, locally grown produce, artisan cheese, fresh roasted coffee, wine, honey, and so much more. We invite you to explore Dayton today.
I'm getting backyard cookout vibes. Inside? Oh, that's the new DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger. Now you can take the backyard anywhere with honey barbecue sauce and house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. You guys are taking this backyard anywhere thing really seriously. Maybe next time you'll take that DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger to, the actual backyard.
We need a hose.
Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Whether you're looking for your next houseplant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
Hey Dad, look,
Us.
this is the magma chamber.
This isn't us, is it? When did we get so connected to our devices and so disconnected from each other?
She's not answering.
What? And when our phones have turned us into this,
LT,
what do you do when you're a company that sells them?
we gotta fix this.
It's time to find what we're missing. Join us in taking a break from our devices. Take the phones down for 5 challenge for 5 days, 5 hours, or even just 5 minutes.
Feels good.
And let's find us again. US Cellular. Built for us.
I want to be smarter with my spending now. And that's what we're here for.
Find a healthier approach to money at Gisa.
Jennifer Garner talks her new TV project with pal Reese Witherspoon.
I couldn't jump at it fast enough, honestly.
Next, DT.
Tonight at 7 on KVEW. Portion of KVEW sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back, everyone. Tonight is a big one for local baseball fans. It's the Fan Fest with the Tri-City Dust Devils.
Yep, KAPP Kaylee's Riley Fitzgerald joins us live from this exciting event to tell us what is going on out there. Riley, how can we get ready for the Dust Devil season?
Well, the Tri-City Dust Devils 22nd season kicks off this week, and it's happening with a bang to commemorate this big season opening. They're hosting their first ever Fan Fest. I'm going to take you a look around. There's a whole bunch of people here. I know that Dusty's around here somewhere. There are complimentary menu items, games for kids, tickets for sale, and the players and coaches are out answering questions, giving autographs, and meeting all of the fans. Everyone here is getting ready for baseball season. Here's everything that you need to know about the 2023 Dust Devils baseball season.
I'm really just excited overall about getting the season started. We have a good group of some guys that are coming back, some older veteran guys, for lack of a better word, and some really young, talented players. So I think it's going to be a good combination.
The Tri-City Dust Devils are coming back to the Diamond with 19 returning players.
A lot of good pitchers, a lot of good energy in this ball team, so I feel like we're going to win.
A lot of just camaraderie between the team, and that same team is coming back. Most of the same guys are coming back this year, so there's a lot of camaraderie between us, and we all get along pretty well, so it should be the start of a really good year.
There have been some changes to minor league baseball in the last few years, but according to Jack Howell, team manager, the team has got a great pitching staff, which is encouraging going forward.
I think we were first or second in the league in pitching last year, so we have the ability to stop runs. We just got to find ways to create more runs.
The thing everyone on the team wants is a bigger crowd.
I want to see more fans, man. When we have those promotion nights and we get large crowds, it's really exciting. The atmosphere is really good. Just so that the locals understand that if they can come out and support the team, it really helps.
The Dust Devils are playing 132 games this season from this week to September. Howell says it doesn't just help them, but also the players to have people back in the stands cheering on the team.
Showing up to the ballpark. We're excited to have everybody, and we're excited to be back in Tri-Cities.
We coming to win, so they bring their drums out, bring the horns, bring everything, bring your banners. But we coming to win.
Well, the players want everyone out here and on their feet. The season opener is on Thursday at 6:30 in a 3-game run against the Hillsboro Hops. That's happening here at Giza Stadium. There's a lot of exciting things happening at that opening event. Live in Pasco, Riley Fitzgerald, KAPP KVEW Local News.
Now, KAPP KVEW First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Aha, good Tuesday, everyone. Hope you've had a wonderful day today. And folks, we have a nice Wednesday ahead as well, and warmer temperatures are on the way. But we do have some shower activity to talk about, but it is not the snow that we saw yesterday morning. So what a spring week we've had. So as we move along into our evening, we could see a quick spritz or two, but as we move into our overnight period, very clear. Then as we head into tomorrow, mostly clear skies, but a little bit more cloud coverage as the day goes on, and then a bit of shower activity coming in as we get to very early on Thursday. And then Thursday morning, we have pretty widespread showers. Maybe the Blue Mountain region is going to miss out, and the Tri-Cities is just on the periphery, but it looks like Ellensburg, Yakima, Toppenish, you're going to see quite a bit of shower activity, and that's going to continue. Then it kind of fans out into the evening hours. So we are looking at more shower activity for your Thursday. So just get ready for a bit of a wet day that could translate into Friday morning as well. So winds today pretty light. We saw a bit of breezy conditions. Tomorrow right around 10-mile-per-hour winds and light on Thursday. But as we get to Friday and Saturday, we're going to see between 15 and 20-mile-per-hour winds, maybe even up to 25-mile-per-hour sustained. So a bit of windy conditions are on the way, just like we saw last weekend, but less, about 10 or so degrees, because Saturday was quite heavy. So looking at the almanac, we are still quite a bit below our average for the Tri-Cities area, and we're below in our overnight period, but we are clear in our overnight period. So again, we see cooler temperatures when that happens. In the Yakima region, about 8 degrees off of our normal high and much cooler overnight, but we do see those warmer temperatures on the way, but we are going to be seeing those kind of be contained as we look at cooler temperatures into our next work week. So folks, we have that Dust Devils home opener. It's coming Thursday night, just 2 days away. Easter is 5 days away. And as we move into the NFL draft, that is just 3 weeks away from Thursday. So 23 days away. So looking forward to that. And folks, we are going to be looking at nice conditions in our overnight period, more or less clear. Again, right, the Tri-Cities just at the freezing mark, but our other areas are at the mid to upper 20s to around 30 degrees for the Walla Walla area. So a very chilly but dry and clear overnight period. As we head into our Wednesday, mostly sunny skies, mid to upper 50s, so a little bit warmer than we've been seeing for the past couple of days. And we're going to continue to just kind of ride up that ladder as we move into the next couple of, well, pretty much Thursday or Friday, depending on where you're at. So let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. 63 by Thursday, and we're going to be in the mid to lower 60s as we move into the weekend and our next work week. So again, we were thinking possibly 70s, but we're looking much cooler as we're heading into our weekend. But still, that is going to be above our average for this time of year. And Easter Sunday looks to be dry, but it looks like we have showers bookending our weekend on Friday and Monday. As we move into Yakima, we're going to be in the 50s for at least through Sunday, possibly seeing 60 degrees on Monday. So folks, we were hoping to see some 70-degree temperatures throughout our areas as we head into the weekend, but it does look a bit cooler, and we do look at off and on showers as we head into our weekend. But Easter Sunday looks to be dry, so we are going to be warming up just pretty much right around our average for this time of year. But as we head into tomorrow and overnight tonight, it's going to be clear. Our Wednesday is looking nice, but do get ready for shower activity as we head into our Wednesday overnight into Thursday morning. It looks like it's going to be sticking around, at least the shower activity, through Friday morning. So we'll keep a close eye on that.
The local water experts at Culligan can take care of everything but the kitchen sink. Actually, we do that too. Culligan, here for every water worry.
Your roof protects your home and family every day. Shouldn't it be the best roof possible? With Air Roofing, a family-owned business in Prosser, you'll see why our customer reviews speak for themselves. No job too small, big enough to take care of your roofing needs. Air Roofing, a company built on quality and reputation.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on the FSA 57 battery trimmer. Real Steel. Find yours.
Stay connected with your world, wherever, whenever, with a KVEW Plus app.
We begin with breaking news tonight.
Big stories, first alert weather, live streaming, and more. KVEW Plus, available in the App Store and Google Play.
Next Extra, Corden is just days away from walking away.
It's very emotional, there's no denying it.
We've got James on his final shows and one final Tom Cruise surprise.
It's so ridiculous.
Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on KVEW.
Click It RV Tri-City Superstore has gone mad with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it. Or come to the Pasco Autoplex. From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes, the huge indoor-outdoor RV show is here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee. Only at Click It RV Tri-Cities or clickitrv.com.
Be a winner like me and get the Click It RV.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm excited to announce my original My Slippers are back in stock. You've made them a huge success, and now I've added smaller sizes, larger sizes, wide sizes, and all new colors. And with your promo code, you still save $90 a pair. Not only that, I'm having the biggest closeout sale ever on our sandals and slides for as low as $19.98. What makes my slippers different is my exclusive 4-layer design that you're not going to find in any other slippers. My slippers' patented layers make them ultra comfortable, extremely durable, and they help reduce stress on your feet. Wear them anytime, anywhere. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now. Use your promo code to save $90 on my original My Slippers, or for as low as $19.98, you can get our sandals or slides. Quantities won't last long, and with my 60-day money-back guarantee, you can rest assured they'll be the most comfortable footwear you'll ever own.
Welcome back. It's a Northwest River that carves through the mountains of North Idaho and flows for more than 160 miles.
The Palouse River moves through some of the most amazing farmland in the country. It's the focus of tonight's Fly the Northwest.
When I came out here, he says, well, there's one place you got to go. And so this is how we ended up right here. It's absolutely spectacular. You come around the corner and all of a sudden it's shocking because you see all this flat land and then there's the waterfall, and it's hard to decide which direction to look at. It's a very humbling experience being here. You know, part of it is not only the natural things, but to read that people were actually here 10, 12,000 years ago. And you know, when you come to a place like this, you appreciate what we've been given, the legacy of this, and you just want to do everything you can to maintain and sustain it. No matter where you are or where you go, you know, this is just many levels. Just, I hate to use the word, it's trite, but it's awesome.
And with all the fresh snow runoff, now through May is one of the best times to visit Palouse Falls. You can find it approximately 70 miles northeast of the Tri-Cities. There are various ways to get there, so check online to plan ahead your trip. Palouse Falls is in a state park and is open sunrise to sunset and well worth the trip. You're watching KAPP Local News at 6 o'clock. We're back in just a moment.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Jack, we think you're going to love this. Corn chicken. Corn chicken. Corn chicken. So.
Get out.
Right, okay.
My $6.99 popcorn chicken is back, only at Jack in the Box.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
I'm Jan Baldwin, and I built this. And I built this. We get all our building materials from PAR. They've been part of our success for 3 generations.
PAR, family owned since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you going to build?
Make an experience this weekend to Vapiano. Relax in the country, experience the wine, and share in the joy. Vapiano awaits you and your friends. Make it a day to remember. Vapiano Estate and Winery. Slow down, enjoy the journey.
Hepatitis C? Don't just treat it, crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it with Maverick.
Cure it with Maverick. Maverick cures all types of Hep C.
In only 8 weeks.
The virus multiplies daily and can damage the liver over time. Maverick stops Hep C and cures it. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had Hep B, a liver or kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV, other medical conditions, and all your medicines. Do not take Maverick with atazanavir or rifampin. Report right away yellow skin, stomach pain or swelling, confusion and bleeding or bruising.
Hep C, crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it.
Cure it in only 8 weeks. See Hep C gone with Maverick.
Ask your doctor about Maverick. AbbVie could help you save.
Hey fans, Eric the Peanut Guy here to tell you that Dust Devils Baseball is back with affordable family fun all season long. Join me at Geisa Stadium on Thursday, April 6th for opening night. We'll kick off the new season with our annual Magnet Schedule giveaway thanks to Tri-Cities Community Health. We conclude the evening with a spectacular post-game fireworks show presented by CEO Energy. And on Saturday, April 8th, come out for more post-game fireworks thanks to Yoke's Fresh Market. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
Come shop the largest selection of RVs in the Tri-Cities at Appleway RV. Save big on Class A's, Class C's, travel trailers, toy haulers, and fifth wheels. Shop America's top brands, Rockwood, Tiffin, Newmar, Dynamax, and more. With a huge selection of pre-owned RVs. Plus, get maximum value for your trade. All with no payments for 90 days. Come shop the clearance event at Appleway RV Pasco.
Do you have any land that gets no use? Save some money by using an American-made power racking system. It's a more cost-effective option than a standard pole and concrete method. Invest in green energy with the pros at Solar Power Northwest. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Music, music.
My $6.99 popcorn chicken is back, only at Jack in the Box.
New at 6, a shooting range in Chelan County will close through spring and summer for renovations. According to the Washington State Department of Fish and Wildlife, the Swakane shooting range on the Chelan Wildlife Area near Wenatchee will close next Monday. The agency says workers will make upgrades, including new shooting benches and sheds and an improved pistol range backstop. Fish and Wildlife tweeted that picture and information. It says the shooting range will reopen in the fall.
Former President Donald Trump faced arraignment today in New York. The latest next.
And far from home, the reptile that appeared at a Hermiston Goodwill stirring up plenty of questions tonight.
Also using artificial intelligence to address all sorts of back pain. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
Now, KAPP KVEW local news at 6:30.
history made today in New York. Former President Donald Trump appearing for his arraignment, the first American president to face criminal charges.
He appeared before a judge to learn of the dozens of counts in the indictment against him. Trump pleaded not guilty. ABC's M. Wynn reports from Lower Manhattan where that arraignment took place.
A historic moment as for the first time a former president of the United States turns himself in after being indicted by a Manhattan grand jury. The former president and now a criminal defendant walking the halls of the New York State Supreme Court, escorted by the Secret Service. Arrested, fingerprinted, and processed, appearing before Judge Juan Merchan, whom the former president has repeatedly attacked as a Trump-hating judge. Trump now charged with 34 felony criminal counts stemming from the alleged 2016 hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels. But that wasn't all. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg laying out in his indictment that Trump's alleged payments to Daniels were part of a pattern.
Donald Trump and others made 3 payments to people who claimed to have negative information about Mr. Trump. The participant scheme was illegal. The scheme violated New York election law, which makes it a crime to conspire to promote a candidacy by unlawful means.
David Pecker, the former publisher of the National Enquirer, appears to be a key witness. One part of the indictment claims that during Trump's transition into the White House, he privately met in Trump Tower with the National Enquirer's owner. The defendant thanked the tabloid's owner for handling the stories of the doorman and Woman One and invited him to the inauguration. Video cameras were not allowed inside the courtroom, but the judge did allow still photographers to take pictures before the unprecedented arraignment began. Trump pleading not guilty to all charges. His attorneys firing back after the proceedings were done.
Today's unsealing of this indictment shows that the rule of law died in this country, because while everyone is not above the law, no one's below it either. And if this man's name was not Donald J. Trump, there is no scenario we'd all be here today.
That was M. Wynn reporting. And just about an hour ago, Trump spoke to supporters at Mar-a-Lago in Florida. Not only speaking about today's hearing, he also addressed other investigations, including the one looking for answers about what he did on January 6th, 2021, and the investigation into classified documents found at Mar-a-Lago.
I told my lawyer to show them the very secure storage room in which they were locked. The FBI's sole request in writing was, could you please put another lock on the door? We immediately complied. It's a lot different than the Biden situation, isn't it? The next thing I know, we were raided by many gun-toting FBI agents who took whatever they wanted, including my passports and medical records.
Now again, the charges filed against Trump so far have to do with payments before he became president, not anything that happened during his administration or after.
Let's go ahead and turn to the weather. Mother Nature sure is trying. We saw plenty of spring sunshine today, which was welcomed after yesterday's interesting events.
You know, it's April, right? We saw lots of sunshine.
Right.
We saw a couple of showers move through. It's just not really warm yet, but that is going to change fast. Jason Valentine is tracking your first alert forecast.
Good Tuesday evening, everyone, and what a difference a day makes. Yesterday in the morning, we had snow through the mid-Columbia and the Blue Mountain region, but today, plenty of sunshine. Still not really warm temperatures. We're still 5 to 10 degrees off our average. But as we head into tomorrow, we're going to be seeing clear skies overnight. That means a chilly overnight period. But as we get to tomorrow, we're going to slightly warm up and see plenty of sunshine. But we do have shower activity on the way late tomorrow night into Thursday. So it looks like Thursday is going to be a bit wet. And we do have warmer temperatures on the way. It just depends on where you live. Either Thursday or Friday, we're going to be seeing those warmer temperatures come on in. And folks, it's going to be nice, but then a cool down is going to come right after that. So do get ready for a nice Wednesday ahead, just like we saw today, and maybe even a little bit warmer. But shower activity is on the way this week. Warmer temperatures are on the way, but then those cooler temperatures are looming next week. I'll have much more in my full forecast, but for right now, let's send it back to you.
Thanks, Jason. And while we're enjoying some of that relatively calm spring weather, at least 22 states, 35 million people are in the path of a heavy spring snowstorm. We're talking blizzards, treacherous winds, and potential flooding.
And that storm is moving east with cities in Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, and Arkansas all under the threat of tornadoes, damaging winds and baseball-sized hail. ABC's Zoreen Shah has the latest.
Just 4 days after tornadoes tore through the Midwest and South, another system is expected to pound the north with up to 2 feet of snow and whiteout conditions with severe weather possible in the Midwest. 95 million people are under the threat of intense tornadoes, winds, and hail through Wednesday. Just over the weekend, more than 24 Americans were killed after over 80 tornadoes ripped through 14 states, the biggest outbreak of tornadoes in the last 3 years. 730,000 customers were left without power. President Biden declared parts of the country major disaster areas, making federal funding and resources available. And according to the National Weather Service, we've had at least 63 tornado deaths already this year, which is nearly the number of tornado-related deaths we see in an average year. Despite the grim news, one Arkansas woman is counting her blessings.
People are finding stuff from miles away.
She was displaced during Friday's tornadoes. Our local ABC station was able to reunite her with a treasured family heirloom, with her daughter's christening dress and cards from family members who have passed on.
Don't ever give up, and prayer is powerful. That's why I'm still here.
And just yesterday, President Biden declared a major disaster here in California and is sending aid for areas impacted by winds, flooding, and landslides that started towards the end of February. Zoreen Shah, ABC News, Los Angeles.
A big development in global politics. Finland has now joined the North Atlantic Treaty Organization on the alliance's 74th anniversary. So let's go ahead and talk about why this is important. Now, Ukraine has been talking about trying to join NATO for years and formally applied for fast-track membership last year. Russia strongly opposes that idea because right now Ukraine is a buffer between them and the anti-Soviet alliance. Finland also shares a border with Russia, and they decided to pursue NATO membership after Russia invaded Ukraine, something the NATO Secretary General referenced today.
War has returned to Europe. Every nation has the right to choose its own path. That NATO's door remains open, and no one can close it with force or coercion.
Sweden, which does not share a border with Russia, is also trying to join NATO, but so far Turkey and Hungary have refused to vote on whether to allow it. President Biden has said repeatedly since Russia's invasion that the United States will take military action to defend NATO allies.
Here in Washington, Governor Inslee has been urging state lawmakers to go big on fighting homelessness. But numbers from the city of Seattle show that it might not be about the money. The ABC News affiliate in Seattle reports the city has spent almost $1 billion on fighting homelessness in the past 11 years. And the number of people without permanent homes is still rising. Now remember, Seattle declared a homelessness state of emergency in 2015. That was when around 10,000 people were considered homeless. Now that number is up over 13,000.
My goodness.
Well, Squirrel has learned the art of ringing for service. You have to see this. What started as a cute way to win the animal's trust has now taken on a life of its own. That's coming up.
Plus, lots of questions after a non-native snake showed up at a Hermiston, Oregon Goodwill.
And it looks like temperatures will warm slightly, but we are talking changes in your forecast. Jason Valentine has the details next on KAPP Local News at 6:30.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Hi, I'm Stan. Welcome to my Stan Talk. My theory, it's called Triple Play because you can have fun on land, sea, and air. On land, bowling, XD Dark Ride, and others. At sea, all the slides and pools in Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park. In air, the ropes course, Nebula Drop Tower, and new zip ride. Or maybe the owner just like triple cheeseburgers. Thanks, everyone!
Triple Play has fun for everyone, including the brand new zipline ride. And it's all attached to a cozy hotel.
Mildly entertaining. I will take that.
Hey Ham Fam! Easter is April 9th, and Honey Baked Ham is your Easter dinner headquarters. Bring home our famous slow-smoked, fully cooked, spiral-cut hams, dripping with our handcrafted, mouth-watering glaze. Or try our smoked or oven-roasted turkey breast. At Honey Baked Ham, we have your complete meal with a host of delicious sides and decadent desserts ready for you to bring home. Spend less time in the kitchen and more time with your family this Easter. Place your order today, give us a call, or order online at myhoneybakedstore.com.
For the first time in a while, the road ahead of us looks good. And it's about time. Since 1989, Arrow Construction Supply has been Washington and Idaho's leading provider of products and services for asphalt, concrete, and erosion control industries. We have all the products and equipment for sale and rent to get the job done. So if you're ready to make your road home as smooth as the road ahead, then you'll want Arrow paving the way. Arrow Construction Supply.
Okay, I think we're all aware that most cell companies only give you the lowest price when you sign up for multiple lines.
What? Multiple lines?
Hello? Yeah, one sec. But US Cellular gives you just one line for $29.99 with unlimited data.
Just one line with unlimited data.
So you don't have to get more lines than you need.
No, you hang up.
Are you even listening, guy who never looks up from his phone?
Oh, not for me, I just say it.
Okay, so no, you're not listening.
Get one line for $29.99, plus every plan is price protected. US Cellular, built for us.
We are Grocery Outlet and we are your Bargain Bliss Market. What's Bargain Bliss? You know that feeling you get when you find the name brands you know and love, but for way, way less? That's Bargain Bliss. It's Grocery Outlet's 20% off wine sale, going on now till April 11th. We have hundreds of wines sure to pair with any gathering. So act now, because these deals won't last long. Stop in and save today. Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market.
Gelman, he eats everything in a yoga position.
Next 9, Penn Badgley from you, Cal Penn, and Heidi Gardner.
Tomorrow morning at 9 on KAPP.
In your health news, a new study suggests early hormone replacement therapy may have a more protective impact on a woman's brain. According to researchers, women who underwent early menopause or those who started hormone replacement therapy more than 5 years past menopause developed higher levels of a protein in the brain, which is a hallmark of cognitive impairment. There were some limitations in the study. Most study participants were Caucasian, and the study did not indicate who developed dementia. Typically, dementia strikes women harder than men, but the reasons are not currently understood. You can find this study in the journal JAMA Neurology.
Well, it's medicine for the 21st century. A massaging robot with artificial intelligence may one day help people with back issues. The robot is named Emma. That's an acronym which stands for Expert Manipulative Massage Automation. A doctor with the Mayo Clinic says right now there's not enough massage therapists to meet demand. The robot could help with some of the workload, but he says it will not replace massage therapists.
It is designed to have artificial intelligence. It can learn each time it works with the same patient. It can map out different points of tenderness, muscle tension, and then through algorithms that are far beyond my comprehension, can actually target the machine to move from spot to spot, different depth.
Now, the Mayo Clinic is testing the massage robot right now to see what patients think of it. After the study, they will decide whether to use it throughout their hospital system.
That's very interesting.
I'm all about the robots.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, the Hermiston Goodwill employees made an interesting find 2 weeks ago while they were going through a donated box.
And when we say interesting, we're not talking about like a rare item or some unique thrift. We're talking about something that was alive and scaly. Take a look at this. Yes, that is a snake. Turns out this Honduran milk snake, non-venomous and is legal to own as a pet. It is not native to the Eastern Oregon region, but it was found in that box donated to the Hermiston Goodwill. Executive Director Lynn Thompson with Blue Mountain Wildlife says Jared Mitchell with USDA's Wildlife Services brought the snake to their rescue. Then she called in Adrian Slade, a previous intern who took the snake back to Ellensburg, where she lives. Thompson says Central Washington University will potentially take in the snake after she goes through her shedding phase. Blue Mountain Wildlife in Pendleton often rescues injured winged wildlife. It's not every day they see a snake, especially one like this. They travel across the region, even into Washington, to help injured creatures. Thompson says they haven't received any calls asking if they've seen a Honduran milk snake, and they're still unsure if the snake was deliberately put in the box or perhaps slithered in by mistake. And according to Thompson, Central Washington University has a place where this snake could live out her days. So, Alyssa, snakes, how do you feel about them?
I'd rather do spiders, honestly.
Really? Wow.
Spiders are smaller and
yes, that
less
is true.
malevolent sometimes,
yes.
it feels like.
And there's something so eerie about the way snakes move, especially through grass and their skin. It just,
props to those Goodwill employees
absolutely.
for being able to handle that
Most
snake, because that's not me.
So the saga continues, I guess.
Now, KAPP KVEW First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday, everyone. Hope you've had a wonderful day today. And folks, we have a nice Wednesday ahead as well, and warmer temperatures are on the way. But we do have some shower activity to talk about, but it is not the snow that we saw yesterday morning. So what a spring week we've had. So as we move along into our evening, we could see a quick spritz or two, but as we move into our overnight period, very clear. Then as we head into tomorrow, mostly clear skies, but a little bit more cloud coverage as the day goes on, and then a bit of shower activity coming in as we get to very early on Thursday. And then Thursday morning, we have pretty widespread showers. Maybe the Blue Mountain region is going to miss out, and the Tri-Cities is just on the periphery, but it looks like Ellensburg, Yakima, Toppenish, you're going to see quite a bit of shower activity, and that's going to continue. Then it kind of fans out into the evening hours. So we are looking at more shower activity for your Thursday. So just get ready for a bit of a wet day that could translate into Friday morning as well. So winds today pretty light. We saw a bit of breezy conditions. Tomorrow right around 10-mile-per-hour winds and light on Thursday. But as we get to Friday and Saturday, we're going to see between 15 and 20-mile-per-hour winds, maybe even up to 25-mile-per-hour sustained. So a bit of windy conditions are on the way, just like we saw last weekend, but less, about 10 or so degrees, because Saturday was quite heavy. So looking at the almanac, we are still quite a bit below our average for the Tri-Cities area, and we're below in our overnight period, but we are clear in our overnight period. So again, we see cooler temperatures when that happens. In the Yakima region, about 8 degrees off of our normal high and much cooler overnight, but we do see those warmer temperatures on the way, but we are going to be seeing those kind of be contained as we look at cooler temperatures into our next work week. So folks, we have that Dust Devils home opener. It's coming Thursday night, just 2 days away. Easter is 5 days away. And as we move into the NFL draft, that is just 3 weeks away from Thursday. So 23 days away. So looking forward to that. And folks, we are going to be looking at nice conditions in our overnight period, more or less clear. Again, the Tri-Cities just at the freezing mark, but our other areas are at the mid to upper 20s to around 30 degrees for the Walla Walla area. So a very chilly but dry and clear overnight period. As we head into our Wednesday, mostly sunny skies, mid to upper 50s, so a little bit warmer than we've been seeing for the past couple of days. And we're going to continue to just kind of ride up that ladder as we move into the next couple of, well, pretty much Thursday or Friday, depending on where you're at. So let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. 63 by Thursday, and we're going to be in the mid to lower 60s as we move into the weekend and our next work week. So again, we were thinking possibly 70s, but we're looking much cooler as we're heading into our weekend. But still, that is going to be above our average for this time of year. And Easter Sunday looks to be dry, but looks like we have showers bookending our weekend on Friday and Monday. As we move into Yakima, we're going to be in the 50s for at least through Sunday, possibly seeing 60 degrees on Monday. So folks, we were hoping to see some 70-degree temperatures throughout our areas as we head into the weekend, but it does look a bit cooler. And we do look at off and on showers as we head into our weekend. But Easter Sunday looks to be dry, so we are going to be warming up just pretty much right around our average for this time of year. But as we head into tomorrow and overnight tonight, it's going to be clear. Our Wednesday is looking nice, but do get ready for shower activity as we head into our Wednesday overnight into Thursday morning. And it looks like it's going to be sticking around, at least the shower activity, through Friday morning. So we'll keep a close eye on that. We hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. We hope to see you tomorrow morning on Good Morning Northwest.
With the Dust Devils home opener just days away, we'll have a season preview for you.
Looking forward to that. Also, I'll have your first alert weather forecast. Hope to see you tomorrow starting at 5 a.m.
Click at RV Tri-City Superstore has gone mad. with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it.
Or come to the Pasco Autoplex.
From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes, the huge indoor-outdoor RV show is here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee.
Only at Click It RV Tri-Cities or ClickItRV.com.
Be a winner like me and get to Click It RV.
Now, here's your 2-minute take on area businesses, communities, events, and entertainment.
Welcome to your 2-minute take. I'm Jamie Council, and today we're at Lifetime Dental Care off of Queensgate in Richland, and we're joined by Dr. Michael Breyer. Welcome.
Thank you, Jamie. Thanks for being here.
I'm glad to be here. And customer service, you guys are known for your outstanding customer service. What's the secret?
You know, Jamie, we always have focused on customer service because we know that sometimes that can get lost with the busy, hectic, stressful things that come with running a business. But we make sure that we train on it nearly every day and have our staff and everybody ready for you when you get here.
And going to the dentist can be kind of daunting for some people. What amenities do you guys offer at Lifetime Dental that kind of eases that for patients?
You know, I would say that we start with when you walk through the door. We want you to feel like you're not at a dental office. We want you to feel like you're in a friend's home or maybe a family's home. And then as we go through and work your way back there, we'll offer things such as paraffin hand wax. We'll offer things like warm neck rolls, things to just make you feel more at ease, because we all know that dentistry can be a little bit stressful for a lot of people.
So a spa and a dentist, what do your patients have to say?
They love it when they come here, and they feel better when they leave than when they walk through the door. So it's just a fantastic opportunity for us to give back to the community that way.
And for you as a doctor, what do you like to see most? You know, it's more than just going in people's mouths, it's actually creating an environment for them.
Absolutely. Yeah, we look forward to seeing them come back year after year, not just for one visit when it's an emergency. They actually come here and treat it almost like a relaxation area.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
To learn more about Lifetime Dental, check them out at lifetimedental.care. That's your 2-minute take.
Jennifer Garner talks her new TV project with pal Reese Witherspoon.
I couldn't jump at it fast enough, honestly.
Next, DT.
Tonight at 7 on KAPP. Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
All right, it's a strange story tonight. People are going nuts over a squirrel.
Here's a story that will ring a bell. Jeannie Mose reports.
What does this California squirrel have in common with these humans? Ringing for service can drive a person squirrely.
I heard this incessant ringing noise, and I was like, what is going on? And my coworker was like, oh, we taught the squirrel to ring the bell.
Grad students and researchers at this Berkeley microbiology lab enjoy feeding a squirrel who comes to their window ledge, but recently they trained the squirrel to ring the bell to get a treat.
Good job, Cloyver!
They named him Cloyver after a famous microbiologist, Albert Cloyver. Online posters were smitten, though someone griped, he only gets one almond after all that?
I think we don't want the squirrel to rely on us as the main source of food.
They trained Cloyver by making the bell ring whenever he begged, and if he happened to strike the string waving his paws, he got a nut. But the peanut gallery complained, lower the bell, geez. So they not only lowered the string, they gave the squirrel a step stool mug.
I lengthened the string. I caved to the criticism a little bit.
In the immortal words of Lurch,
you rang.
Now the lab rats are at the service of the squirrel. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
Okay, not only is he cute, I guess squirrels are a lot smarter than we originally thought.
New pandemic project, maybe?
Absolutely. We'll be back with a final look at the forecast when we return.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good, you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Watch Sunday and Monday at 8 on ABC KAPP KVEW. Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health's Dermatology Center in Benton City.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Hey fans, Eric the Peanut Guy here to tell you that Dust Devils Baseball is back with affordable family fun all season long. Join me at Geisa Stadium on Thursday, April 6th for opening night. We'll kick off the new season with our annual Magnet Schedule giveaway thanks to Tri-Cities Community Help. We conclude the evening with a spectacular post-game fireworks show presented by CEO Energy. And on Saturday, April 8th, come out for more post-game fireworks thanks to Yoke's Fresh Market. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
What would you do if you had a broken bone? You'd go to the doctor and use your insurance, right? What would you do if you had a serious problem with drugs and alcohol? Most people do nothing until it's too late. Your insurance can help you get clean and sober with the assistance of a place like the Detox and Treatment Helpline. Many times treatment is fully covered, so why not use your insurance to treat your addiction problem just like you would if you had a broken bone? And with the Family Medical Leave Act, you're allowed by law to take off time from work, and your employer doesn't need to know the reason. So there are two good reasons. You've got insurance you can use for your addiction problem, and with the Family Medical Leave Act, it's completely confidential. Call us right now and save a life.
800-795-1262. 800-795-1262. 800-795-1262.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on the FSA 57 battery trimmer. Real Steel. Find yours.
KAPP KVEW First Alert Weather, helping keep you and your family safe.
We have a lot more news to share with you on our mobile app. You can use the camera on your smartphone to scan this QR code, which is also at the bottom of your screen throughout the show. The code will take you right to our app for news and weather on demand. It is free to download, and there's no subscription fee. Now here's Jason with a final check of your First Alert forecast.
All right, let's get you ready for your Wednesday, heading to midweek. Plenty of sunshine to start your day and a bit of building clouds as we move along in the day. Highs are going to be in the mid to upper 50s for the Tri-Cities. As we move into Yakima, mid 50s, so maybe just on par with what we saw today. And again, a bit of building clouds as the day goes on. For Walla Walla, mid 50s, much warmer than we saw today. We were in the upper 40s, and in Ellensburg, we're going to be in those lower 50s. So get ready for a nice Wednesday ahead, but showers return as we get to tomorrow night into Thursday.
All right, thank you so much for watching. KAPP KVEW Local News is always on at yaktranews.com.
Yep, we're back tonight at 11.